will choose two to join you on this quest.
Annabeth.
Yes, choose the Hermione of this universe. Hey everybody, and welcome to another movie night. I'm Jackie, and today we are watching episode 3 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians on Disney+. Now, I thoroughly enjoyed episodes 1 and 2, and this has been especially fascinating for me because I never read the books. For whatever reason, I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. So I have the benefit of going into this completely blind, and from what I understand, and from the feedback I've gotten from you guys so far, this is a much better adaptation than the films, and apparently there was a musical. Thank you for letting me know. Apparently there was a Percy Jackson musical that was based off of The Lightning Thief, so the more you know. Might have to check it out eventually. But we are up to episode 3 today, and I don't think there's much I really need to say before we get into this, except that if you haven't seen my reactions to the first few episodes, go check it out. I will include a link in the description or up here somewhere. Somewhere it'll be available, but make sure to check that out if you haven't. Based on the end of episode 2, I imagine that Percy is starting his quest down to the underworld in this episode, so why don't we join him? But before we do, as always, you guys know the drill. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this adaptation, on Percy Jackson the series, on the original films. I've really enjoyed reading your guys' experiences and your thoughts on this adaptation, so please continue to let me know and clarify any details. Like, for instance, the cuts to black in the first 2 episodes. Some people said they were at chapter breaks in the books, which is an interesting idea. I wouldn't have thought to do that. But the overwhelming majority argued that because there are versions of Disney Plus and Hulu that have ads, those are actually for ad breaks. So that would make sense. But either way, I appreciate you guys letting me know things like that. So please continue to let me know in the comments down below. Redder is better, so hit what may or may not be a big red subscribe button depending on your browser. And check me out on Patreon for the full-length version of this reaction, as well as early access to all of my other content. If you're curious what's available, I have teasers for all those exclusives in my YouTube shorts. So don't forget to check those out. And of course, check me out on Instagram and my other socials, which are linked down below. And now that we've checked all of those boxes, let's get into Percy Jackson episode 3. Oh, hello. Room of requirement? Ooh, helmet. Huh? Specimen in jar? Ooh, shaky cam. Very shaky cam. This is just getting creepier and creepier. Creaking sounds and things in jars and shaky cam. My goodness. Even his shoes are squeaking. What the heck? There's a person!
Hi. I'm Percy. It's nice to meet you. I was told a quest isn't a quest until you've said so.
What?
Which is weird, considering your Halloween decoration.
Oh, shh.
Oh, jeez.
This is so creepy. What in the Nagini?
You
Gary Oldman?
shall go west.
Oh no, it's the dad.
And face the god who has turned.
Oh my god. That's so random.
That this quest will proceed toward the underworld.
Oh my god, this music is giving me like Chronicles of Narnia vibes.
The entrance lies under the city of Los Angeles.
There is definitely a joke to be made there.
We'll choose two to join you on this quest.
Annabeth.
Yes, choose the Hermione of this universe. Good decision.
And if the mission required someone to push me down a flight of stairs for it to succeed, you want someone who won't hesitate when they do it.
I respect that that's his criteria. I respect that he, yeah, no. Yep. Percy knows what's up. That was, oh dear. Oh.
Dude, what have you been eating?
Smelly cat, what are they feeding you?
Sorry, I missed your selection ceremony. I've been, you know.
Punished on doo-doo duty?
Mr. D wasn't too happy you told me about my mom.
No, he was not.
Mm-mm. You did the right thing, Grover.
You.
No, seriously, who'd you choose?
Nah, you showed loyalty,
I chose
kid.
you.
Yep.
You shall be betrayed by the one who calls you friend.
Oh. And we're back to ominous.
I trust you.
Oh, that's heavy. Nah.
And right now, nothing's more important than that.
Oh, this is weird. This is weird considering the first episode, Grover, like, fake betrayed him. Don't you... If he real betrays him, I gave you a pass the first time. No. Grover, I'm watching you.
I think they're Canadian, maybe? Or from Chuck E. Cheese, I don't know.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Dollars for human world, drachmas for mythic world. Don't mix them up.
Huh, fair enough.
Maya.
That's a nice gift.
A gift from my dad.
That is incredibly generous. Last episode, we saw someone scream and cry because their gift from their parent got broken. I don't know. I'm still just Gen V. Like, who's the traitor? Who's the what's the catch about everything? I just don't trust anything.
When Annabeth first arrived here with Tholly and Luke, they were being chased by monsters. One was our algebra teacher, Electo.
Karen. Oh, that's where the title "I accidentally vaporized my algebra teacher" came from. I get it now.
Forbidden children are always in danger. Do exactly as I say, and maybe you survive this.
Okay, Hermione.
Does she think she's in charge?
Yeah, because she is.
I guess I assumed we'd do show of hands or something.
Heroes' quests are world-defining events. They have changed the balance of power on Olympus.
Ha, Empire State Building in the background as they say Olympus. That was a nice little visual parallel. I liked that.
Gods themselves.
You're gonna take a bus? You only have a week and you're gonna take a bus? Oh, jeez.
There is no way this is what sacred smells like. This is so important. Why didn't Chiron spring for plane tickets?
See? Yeah.
Percy, it isn't just the monsters who are going to be trying to stop us.
Okay.
Zeus might decide to take a shot at you himself. The sky is his domain.
All right. Well, yeah, I guess there's some logic to that. Okay, bus it is. Yep, sold.
You'll stay right there.
Why? It smells terrible back here.
Monsters can't smell you through that, so that's where I want you.
Yes, Hermione!
The road's getting bumpy because I got me some friends who just can't get along. Oh, dear.
What?
You get a few rounds in, and you'd be amazed at how disagreements just kind of...
That's adorable! Oh, sweetie. Oh, poor Grover. Oh, dear. Woman in a trench coat blurred out passing in the back. That's sketchy. That's so sketchy.
Monsters can't be avoided entirely.
Sketchy.
The trick is to spot them first
Yep.
before they spot you.
Yep. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
If you've ever got to confront one.
Sneaky Annabeth. Hello, Karen. Welcome back. They are doing such a great job of making this ominous. Like, again, child-friendly ominous.
If you guys were better at your job, I might not have noticed you here so easily.
Wait, what the?
How things have changed.
What the whole... What, in the Karen Walker?
The pride of Athena's offspring.
Perhaps the most formidable demigod child alive.
I'm here to collect your friend, lure him off this bus, and your quest goes on unimpeded and unburdened.
Huh.
We both know he isn't going to be of any help to you, and maybe even a hindrance.
You don't know that. He could surprise you.
Guys, you need to open that window. Now!
I don't
Oh,
think
Deb.
these windows are supposed to...
Ah!
Oh, no.
Oh, Karen. Oh, Karen. Well, she said something. That's so cool that they cut back and forth to what people are seeing versus what's actually there. That was cool. Oh, dear. Oh, shiznigget. Oh, nice throw. Nicely done, Annabeth.
We're done here. Let's go.
Follow her orders. Listen to her. Run from Karen. Yeah, don't forget the shoes. Those are good. Okay, commercial break. Yep, okay.
If we call camp, we're basically saying it was a mistake to choose us.
But
I'm completely comfortable with that. Everyone makes mistakes.
true.
Why are you so afraid of who you are?
This particular satyr path is actually the one my Uncle Ferdinand took when he set out on his own quest.
Aww.
Just a kid doesn't do what you did to Clarice back at camp. Just a kid doesn't have Hades sending top lieutenants to retrieve them.
Touche.
At least let's call your mom.
Excuse me?
Why do I feel like that's not an option?
You and your mother seem close, so why don't we ask her for help?
Grover, will you explain to your friend that he needs to pull himself together?
Are any of them close with their parents? Something tells me that they're not. Yeah, no.
When was the last time she talked to you?
Grover.
Or any of their kids.
I don't know why you keep pulling him into this. He's on my side. He's my protector. It's his job.
He was my protector first.
First? What do you mean first?
Oh.
Thalia, Luke, and Annabeth had a satyr protector. That was you.
Oh, shh.
Do you guys smell that? Hamburgers.
What? In the middle of the woods?
Whoever it is, they're from our world.
Is that a good thing, though? Are we sure that's something we want to trust? Auntie M's garden gnome. Well, this is charming.
Auntie M has a garden full of petrified stone folks.
The White Witch?
Giving me Chronicles of Narnia.
Anyone want to guess what M is short for?
Medusa. Medusa!
Let's get out of here. Please, while we still can.
Oh dear. Trapped between a stone garden and a hard place. And Karen.
You should have accepted my offer when you had the chance. Offer? What offer is she talking about?
Betrayal.
Not today, friends. Not on my doorstep.
Close your eyes, 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 close your eyes.
If you have something to resolve, why not come inside and I'll help? It's a pleasure to meet you, son of Poseidon.
I'm Medusa.
I'm Medusa.
Medusa's got style.
Percy, don't. She's a monster.
Is she, though?
We all choose who we make our monsters, but right now, that one wants to tear you limb from limb.
Yeah.
And I'm offering you lunch.
Offering lunch to little kids. My goodness. The literal evil versus the sort of metaphorical evil. You're grown up. Don't take candy from strangers.
I think we can trust her.
What?
Dude! My mom used to tell me her story. And the point was always that she isn't what people think.
Yes. Yes, Percy. That's why we had that scene in the first episode of her asking him, why do you think she's a monster? Not everyone who looks like one is one. Oh, candy to children. It's so sketchy. Oh my god.
You think it's safe to eat?
I'm really hungry, and I'm ready to take that chance.
Thanks for coming.
Not gonna leave you alone.
We're not our parents, after all. And you and I might have more in common than you think.
Interesting.
So you're not a monster. What are you then?
A survivor.
Ooh.
I don't like bullies. When one shows up on my doorstep, they end up spending a lot more time there than they planned for. The gift the gods gave me is that I cannot be bullied anymore.
I like her.
You love her?
Of course I do.
And so did I.
Aww.
Do you know the story of how I came to be this way?
I do.
Do you?
Oh, the real story.
Do I?
I worshipped her. She never answered. Not even an omen to suggest she appreciated my love.
Sounds like a god.
I wasn't like you, sweetheart. I was you. The sea god told me that he loved me.
Aww.
Athena declared that I had embarrassed her and I needed to be punished.
Aw.
Not him, me.
Aw. Yeah, because it's always the woman's fault, isn't it?
The gods want you to believe that they are infallible, but they only want what all bullies want. They want us to blame ourselves for their own shortcomings.
That is...
Some tension in this room?
Grover, get ready to run.
Oh dear. Good thing he fueled up. This whole series is like really beautifully ominous. It's just slightly creepy and ominous enough.
She's not usually like that.
Yes, she is.
I mean, a little bit she is, but...
Yeah.
Your mother and I targeted by the same monster.
Poseidon.
So I find myself feeling protective of you.
Aww. Do we trust that?
A monster? My mom never talked about my dad that way.
Where is she now? Is she safe?
Hard to argue that logic.
And do you trust your friends to help you to make her safe?
Will they let you make her safe if it conflicts with their quest?
That was literally why you chose Annabeth, because you knew she wouldn't.
I could help you remove them from the equation.
Okay, no, all right. That's maybe a little bit of an overreaction here. What in the ominous horn music? Oh dear. Oh dear. I'd say gloves are off, but hats are off. Oh, we ain't running, we flying. We gonna fly. Ha! Oh, Jesus. I was gonna say that this reminds me of National Treasure. More like National Graveyard? National Cemetery? The White Queen's Foyer? I suddenly don't like Medusa quite as much. I appreciate the complexity, though, that they're not painting anyone as 100% good or 100% evil. Because I don't think Percy's mom would have specified, are you sure she's a monster, if she was 100% evil.
When I ship your statues to Olympus, maybe that will get my point across even better.
But that's not cool. How do you fight someone that you can't look at? Distract her! Oh! Nice! Oh, that was clever. Did he just kill Medusa?
Make sure it's pointing in the right direction. Or take my hat off.
Touche. I feel weirdly conflicted about this. Obviously, they had to succeed. This was the first challenge of the quest, but I don't know, I feel kind of sad that they tried to build Medusa up as not a monster and then this. I don't know. Aw. Bye, Karen. Bye, Karen. Effective. Very effective. I do still feel kind of bad for Medusa, not gonna lie. Oh, it's another satyr.
Uncle Ferdinand.
Oh, no.
Oh.
He's not like the others. He doesn't look afraid.
No.
Oh, we probably should get going.
Oh, poor Grover.
Is your mother still alive?
You should have accepted my offer? What's that about? And why do we have to hear it from Electo?
Enough!
Ooh. Ah, infighting.
The hat was a gift from her mother. It's the only thing she's ever possessed that connects them. That ought to matter to you.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how confusing that must be for him? Feeling like he may have to choose between the fate of the world and the only person who's ever cared about him. What are you so afraid of?
What are you talking about?
You've been fighting with her. You've been fighting with me.
Because the Oracle said one of you would betray me. Okay? I chose her because I couldn't imagine we'd ever be friends. And I chose you because I thought if I can count on anyone to be on my side, no matter what, it was you.
Yeah. He said one of your friends would betray you.
I don't know what to think or who to trust.
Those two aren't the only ones that are technically helping on your quest. They're not the only friends you made.
Electo offered to help our quest if I gave you up to her.
Honesty? Honesty is good.
What did you say?
I killed her sister.
I mean, so that's a pretty clear answer.
Medusa offered to help me save my mom if I turned to the two of you.
What'd you say?
I killed her.
I cut off her head.
Again, pretty clear answer.
We can decide that as long as the three of us are together, none of us are going to be alone.
That's nice.
And if we can't do that, we might as well just head back to camp right now.
Touche. True. If you can't trust the people you're working with.
Percy, you can't ship Medusa's head to Olympus.
Why not?
Why not?
Because the gods won't like it?
At all.
Do you think he cares?
They will see this as impertinent.
I am impertinent.
We're not.
Really, very not.
Then I'll only say it's from me.
This way.
Do you want this back?
Part of your mom's still with us.
Yeah.
So this isn't exactly what I meant by choosing each other.
But it's progress. It's something.
You're gonna sing the song, aren't you?
Yep. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Oh, golly. The road's getting
Whatever.
bumpy. Consensus.
That's adorable. Why did we cut so abruptly to... Oh my god. Oh dear. I really hope that nobody accidentally... Not a metaphor! Empire State Building was not a metaphor! Is that actually like a gateway to Olympus or something? The Empire State Building goes to Olympus. Lin Manuel Miranda? What?
You guys are not gonna believe this.
What the? Wait, is that it? That's the end? Oh my god. That was so random. Was that just a cameo? That was funny. I love Lin Manuel Miranda. This was interesting because I agree. I've always found Medusa really fascinating because, like his mom said, how do you know someone is a monster? What makes them a monster? And this idea that she actually can be a sympathetic person, that this curse that was put on her. Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. I mean, that conversation with his mom very much foreshadowed that Medusa wasn't actually a monster, but is it just supposed to be she's not a monster in her own mind? Because she said this is a gift, not a curse? Am I the only one a little confused by that? I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not sure how I feel about them setting up specifically saying, how do we know that she is a monster, and him trusting her, and then ending with killing her for being a monster. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not gonna lie. Am I missing something? Is there something here that I'm missing that kind of bridges those two? Beyond that, though, this continues to be beautifully ominous. Everything from, again, the visuals, the sound design, a lot of symmetrical shots, kind of same as the first few episodes, a lot of really symmetrical shots, and almost that really sharp balance in a frame can actually put you off balance in a way when it's continually used. So that's really interesting. So this betrayal by one who calls you a friend is interesting because Percy said he specifically chose both of them because they're not friends. Because Annabeth he trusted to do kind of what needed to be done, and Grover, because he's his protector, both of them are practical reasons, not because they're friends. The only friend I would argue that he has at camp is Luke, which makes me concerned. Because, I mean, Luke's not... Have I just been watching too much Gen V? Do I just not trust anybody? No, that, This sits weird. This sits weird. Okay. All right. Well, I don't really feel like I need to talk about too much more. This episode was, again, really, really beautiful, and I'm curious to hear how this compared to the book, and as far as an adaptation, was this what happened in the book? Was it altered at all? I'm really curious to hear. This one definitely gave me food for thought. This one made me think a little bit more, and I'm sort of debating the morality of it. That's got me curious. So I'm really curious to hear what you guys think. So I guess we'll just have to see where it goes from here. So I hope you guys join me for the next episode, but until then, you know the drill. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Drop me a comment, let me know your thoughts on this episode, on the series overall. I'd love to hear. Redder is better, so hit what may or may not be a big red subscribe button, depending on your browser, and check me out on Patreon for the full-length version of this reaction, as well as all of my other content and early access to upcoming movies and shows. And of course, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and my other socials, which are linked down in the description. And with those boxes checked, I will see you guys next week for episode 4.